Once upon a time, there was a king who ruled over a kingdom. The fields were green, the markets were busy, and everyone had enough to eat. The land was rich with resources, the people were happy, and trade flowed smoothly. The king cared deeply for his people and wanted to keep them safe. He had a wise minister who was always helping him look after the kingdom. Together, they worked to make sure everyone in the kingdom was safe. With their lives and belongings protected, the king trusted his minister completely. In recent days, robberies in the capital had increased. The king was so worried. He called the minister to discuss the situation.
Our people are afraid. I can't rest while our people feel unsafe,
the king said. The minister tried to calm him.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. We will get to the bottom of this.
Without delay, the minister summoned the detectives.
Find the robbers' hiding place and report to me at once,
he ordered. The detectives set out immediately. One night when the minister sat in his study when he called out,
"Could I get some coffee? Please?"
His wife, who was busy in the kitchen, replied,
"Yes, I will make it right away."
Just then, the secret detective entered quietly.
"Sir,"
he said in a low voice,
"I have some important news. The robbers who have been causing trouble in the capital are hiding in the forest."
The minister sat up straight.
The forest? Are you sure?
he asked.
"Yes, sir. It seems they have made it their safe place after looting the town,"
the detective replied.
Thank you for the information,
the minister said, his mind racing with plans. The next morning, the minister hurried to the royal court. He was eager to speak with the king. As he entered, he bowed and said,
Your Majesty. I have news about the robbers.
The king looked up, concerned.
What is it?
The robbers have taken refuge in the forest.
The minister explained quickly.
We must act fast.
The king ordered.
Gather the guards at once and raid the forest and capture those robbers.
The minister nodded.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The minister with the guards crept into the forest in small groups. They were moving silently among the trees.
Be careful and follow my lead,
the minister instructed his guards. His eyes were scanning for any signs of danger. As they reached the robbers' hideout, the minister shouted,
"Surround them!"
The robbers gasped in shock, their faces pale.
"You are all under arrest,"
the minister announced. The guards presented the captured robbers before the king in the grand court.
"Your Majesty, we have caught the thieves who terrorized the capital,"
the minister said.
This happened because of your hard work,
the king said with a smile, handing the minister valuable gifts and jewels as a reward. Everyone knew that the minister was the king's favorite. The king gave him many gifts and rewards, so they knew he must be quite rich. One day, a thief decided to rob the minister. He watched the house carefully to see how he could break into it, and realized he could only get in late at night after they had their dinner and gone to sleep. So he crept as close as he could and hid near the back lawn. From here, he had a clear view of the house and its people. The minister came back after his day at the court and saw the thief lurking in the shadows before he entered himself at the back of the house. The minister guessed that the man must be a thief, but he kept quiet about it. He went inside as his normal routine, changed his dress, and then sat on the front lawn, chatting with a neighbor. Then it was time for dinner, and the neighbor went back home. The minister came in. He went to the back lawn, still acting as if he had not seen the thief, who was hiding in the bushes below. He called out to his wife to bring some water and towels. She brought a large container with water and poured it out for him. He washed and gargled and spat out the water in the direction where the thief was hidden. The poor man was splashed with water, but dared not make a sound. Again and again, the minister washed, gargled, and spat the water on the thief. The man was drenched with the water, but he sat silent and miserable, unable to move an inch. When the water was nearly finished, the minister spilled some of it on his wife and asked for some more. His wife was fed up.
What is wrong with you?
She asked.
You have washed and gargled for so long, and now you have spilled water on me, till I am wet all over. You come in and have your dinner.
One mouthful of water and you are irritated,
laughed the minister.
And that poor man in the bush has been suffering the entire bucket being spat on him. Come out. Young man.
He called. The thief came out, wet and miserable, and asked the minister to forgive him.